Hey! Roger! Oh, Rocket Chick Roger! Hello there! I know it's been a while. I've had kind of a rough 3 weeks here since my little accident where I fell down on the street, and it's been kind of a rough recovery. But I'm making my way back, and I apologize for not producing any new content for you. So I wanted to share something with you. I saw this posting on Facebook from Ecuador expats. It's a local Facebook group. There's a guy on there his name is Chad Peterson. I talked to this guy before. Whenever he says something, it's because he has something to say, and he's not just wasting air. Okay. He wrote this. The title of the posting, I believe, was Americans Being Kidnapped in Ecuador. So I want to read this post to you. It's not very long. It's going to be a short video. But I'm going to read to you what he said because I think it's important. And I think it's important for every one of you to take this to heart. Listen to this message, okay? According to several U.S. headlines, I apparently woke up this morning living inside one of enormous countryside's kidnapping. Apparently, geography has been laid off. Let me be clear. Ecuador has a serious violence problem in specific regions, particular places where organized crime and drug trafficking have taken hold. People in these communities are suffering. That is real. It deserves honest reporting, attention, and action. What it does not deserve is a headline that takes danger in particular districts and provinces and turns it into Americans being kidnapped in Ecuador. The actual U.S. advisory remains level 2. Exercise increased caution. That's the advisory that we're under right now and has been for I don't know how long. It identifies specific areas with much higher risk. Banos, where I live, talking about Chad, remember I'm quoting his message. It's not one of those areas. Ecuador is a country, not one giant neighborhood. When violence happens in one part of the United States, nobody warns the world that every cafe in Colorado and every beach in Florida has become cartel battleground. But apparently when the country is in South America, we just circle the whole map and add dramatic music. I live here. I walk these streets. I know the shopkeepers, taxi drivers, restaurant owners, guides, artists, families, and neighbors. I have been involved in this country with a generosity I will never forget. Ecuador is complicated. It has real problems. It is also beautiful, warm, funny, resilient, breathtaking, and full of ordinary people building good lives. Tell the truth about danger. Name the places, name the causes, honor the people actually living through it. But stop turning an entire country into clickbait. Ecuador deserves better than fear wearing a press badge. That's a good message, and he's so right on this. But we hear bad news about the United States and all this stuff that's going on there. And then you hear the bad news about what's going on here. But you know something? It's big news here when a cartel gang member gets into a shootout with another cartel gang member. But it happens in all the other neighborhoods from where most of us are living. There has been some shootings, and there have been shootings right here on my street. But I don't walk around in fear. I don't think that Ecuador is a dangerous place. There are far more dangerous places in the world, particularly in the United States, than there is here in Ecuador. Okay? Thanks for watching.